Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Darren, aka Spotlight from the Spotlight Sports Network, and we are now here on Sports Empire Network, powered by Sports Elite. And we have a great guest coming in today on the Sports Empire Network, and we have Lexi Barros. If I said that correctly, just let me know if I said it wrong.
Barros.
Okay, so good afternoon. Thank you for coming on and giving us your time of the day, knowing that you have a busy schedule going on as a professional athlete. But thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Awesome. So for nobody that really knows much about you, I just found out about the WABA. I did some research on it the last couple of days. I've talked to Freddie and everything of that nature, and I was pretty intrigued that this league was going on. I usually know about the WNBA and college basketball. So let us know more and let the viewers know what the WABA really stands for and how long it's been around.
It's honestly maybe 5 or 6 years, I believe. I just got into this league last year, so I'm fairly new to it too. Still getting used to it, but it's a good opportunity to get seen. And like, we don't have a lot for women's sports anyways, you know what I'm saying? So having this semi-pro team league is wonderful, and it's in different places around the world too. I just hope it starts to expand more. We need like more sponsors, you know what I mean? Just it's building, but I feel like we still need more, but it's a great league for players overseas to stay conditioned, get ready for their league. And just for people that are coming just out of college, it's a good opportunity for them too, to get looked at. And there's a lot of good talent in this league also. So, and I feel like it's just like another stepping stone especially for me to get to my goal, because I want to play in the league. That's always been a dream of mine, a goal of mine, why I work so hard every day. And just taking this league as an opportunity to showcase my game and get myself to the next level. And that's how I look at it. I love this league because of how it is and how much support you get from even each team that you play. You get so much support from people. And it's good competition too, so I like it. It's a good league for upcoming players.
And I think it's a good thing too, because I do see some teams overseas. I see that you played for the LA Maples, if I'm not mistaken correctly, just now. And you was just with the New England Trailblazers, last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Last year, yes.
I see that they disbanded. So I see that is overseas and is in the States as well. And I think that's a good thing, in my personal opinion, coming watching women's basketball, because even though I'm a male figure, I still support the women's game. I support the game of basketball at the end of the day. So with me, I think this is a great idea to have a semi-pro team in the States and to now, see that it is overseas as well. So that's definitely a great look there. So as far as the New England Trailblazers, tell me how you got to that road to get to this league and get on that team into where you're at now. So as far as how did that journey go?
Yeah. Well, I found out about this league like through Instagram, because it's so big on Instagram and everything is live streamed from Instagram. The owners of the league, they repost everything that you post. Like if you tag them in a post, they're putting that on their page, which I think is great for all of us. And for the Trailblazers, that's how I found out for being on their team. They asked me through Instagram to come and try out. So I did, and it was great. Last year was a good season. I mean, it's their first year in the league, and we're gonna have problems, but we got through it. We went undefeated last year. We won our division championship. We went to the Final Four. 3 of our players went to the All-Star game. I also went to the All-Star game, and I was in the 3-point contest, and I won. So I'm trying to get back to that this year. I'm coming for that again, for sure. I got to defend my title, and I just won it again. I got to do it better. Even though I won, I feel like I could do better in that. So I'm just really focused on that too. And then this year we were supposed to have a season with the Trailblazers, but things happen. I just feel like we didn't get enough exposure. They didn't do enough for us. You know what I'm saying? But that comes with playing. We're gonna see that everywhere. You know what I mean? So hopefully next year they will have a team. And same with the LA Maples. Like, this is their first year too in the league. So hopefully going forward we'll have another season. Yeah, I'm just grateful that I even get to play, because I wasn't even supposed to be playing this year. And I'm very thankful for the LA Maples owner, the coach, the players, the fans, for even allowing me to play with them. Because when I first met them, I played against them. The first game we played the Trailblazers versus the Maples, and after the game, they asked me to if I wanted to sign to their team. So it was really like it was all back to back, Yeah. And I couldn't be more thankful for that. And this team that I'm on now, like, we have so many weapons. Like, granted, we don't get to practice a lot because of how the games are spread out, and some teams forfeit. You know what I'm saying? They can't make it. But like, the chemistry that we have already is just. It's wild to me. Like, it feels good that I can just come on a team and build that chemistry with people I had never met before, and that's how I'm becoming a better point guard daily. You know what I'm saying? Learning all my teammates, learning the plays, learning myself and what I need to do for them. Every game I'm trying to get better at something, and just work on different things and just lead my team to a championship. That's what I'm looking forward to this year.
And I see that. I can see that averaging 30 points a game last season. I'm just saying. I'm looking at it like, wait a minute, 30 points a game. You putting up NBA numbers out there.
Yes.
So
even this year, and that's why I still need to find my full potential. You know what I mean? On the court, because I'm so like up here. Like, I don't even congratulate myself for all the accomplishments that I already put forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I want more. So I'm going to continue to go after that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I want to be in the league so bad. Like, I watched the games, the playoff games. Oh my God. I'm just itching to get there. Like, I want to be there, and I'm literally studying every player, on each team. Like, like, I'm just getting my mental right. So when my opportunity does come, I'm going to be ready. And that's how I am every day.
See, playing the point guard position, I played in high school, and we have I'm from the city of Philadelphia, so we do have a real great female point guard that's coaching South Carolina right now, in Dawn Staley.
I love her. I want to meet her so bad, or play for her, play with her. I don't know, something.
Well, I mean,
something needs to happen.
I don't know if you know, but it has been rumored that Philadelphia is supposed to be getting a WNBA team, and they already reached out to Dawn Staley, but I think she's not going to leave South Carolina. I think she's just,
especially after this year, what they just did.
Yeah, what she does for the women's game is pretty astounding, especially for the college basketball game. And I know she's an inspiration to a lot of girls. And now I see that you have your AAU squad as well.
Yes, I coach too. Girls. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about your AAU squad, because I know that's how Dawn Staley started her career, going to AAU, having her own league in Philadelphia, having her own girls league. So how did you?
Yeah, that's coming soon for sure. Well, I've been coaching for like 3 years now, and I love every minute of it. Like, I want to help everyone. Like, I don't care if you don't even know how to dribble, I'll teach you. You don't know how to layup, I'll teach you. That's how I keep my team together too, So this year was the first year that I had a team, like my own team. So I had a 4th grade team, and my 4th grade team was mixed with 2nd graders to 5th graders. Like, I had them all. So, and then I also coached 7th and 8th grade. So I had that team too. My 4th grade team was like, I like, even the bond that I have with them, it's crazy. Like, and this is the first time that they ever met each other. They ever played with each other. And we went to the championship 3 times. Like each tournament that we went into, we were literally undefeated. Our first tournament that I had with him, we went 4-0, and then the championship game I had to leave because I had a podcast. So we ended up losing by like 3 points because I wasn't there, you know. So, but the last two we got like, it's just amazing to see them grow, and their bond together too is just unreal. Like even my second graders, like everyone scores, everyone is getting buckets. Like that's how in tune I am with the fundamentals of them just being a team. You know, there's not just one person on the team. There's probably 10 or 12 of us, and at a time there's 5 of us on the court. So we need to learn how to play with each other, and everyone needs to learn how to play with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just having them as players, like I still coach some of them. Like I'm building my own brand called The Underdogs, and it's mainly for female athletes, women. I'm just women empowerment for it all. And because I'm the prime example of how hard it is to get to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not easy. There's no easy way out of getting to where you want to be. So that's what I'm very big on, and I coach them almost every day. And I still work with them, like hopefully, and I'm hopefully by next year I'll have my own team, you know, because I want to give back to them so much, like, and just help them grow. Like if they're 8 years old, I want to see them grow into 16, 17, or even college, you know what I'm saying? Overseas, like most of them, that's where they want to go. And that's where I'm trying to get them to go too. But we need a little more effort, you know what I'm saying? More practice, urgency, like just little things that you can put into someone to even realize that they have that potential to even go somewhere in life, you know? So that's what I'm big on, just, you know, making them, like trying to help them believe in themselves more, you know? Right. Because it is hard, like, especially if you're 8 years old, you're going to be scared to go against a 12-year-old, which is very understandable. But the way that we work out, as many times as we work out a week, you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? You can handle that 12-year-old. There's nothing, like how I play now is like, it's me versus me. There's no one in front of me that can guard me. So that's how I look at it. And that's what I'm trying to put into my players too. And just help them grow and elevate every day. That's all I try to do. And I just want to give back to my community. It doesn't matter who it is. Like if you need help, I'll help you, you know?
And I feel like it's a resemblance of me in some ways, because I coach basketball with the kids. It was a long time ago, but I haven't coached kids in a while, which I'm planning on trying to get back into. But me and another person, my business partner, Keena Building, we coached those 4th and 5th graders, and we saw them grow and elevate. First year, went to the championship, lost.
Yes.
Some kids cried their eyes out because they were
so happy
to get to that point.
Right.
And the development of those kids. And one of the parents just invited us to one of the kids' birthday parties, they Sweet 16. And when I say they're grown, I'm like, where did it go? We were just teaching them.
Right. It's crazy.
I felt like I went through, like, the parents always keep up with us, like, oh, the kids is doing this and doing that. And it was just really inspiring for me to get back into coaching kids again, because those kids develop, and now they about to be in a junior, senior year of high school, and they still playing basketball after we coached them. And especially for the girls' side, even though my girls' team didn't do well, but they learned a lot.
They want to learn. You know what I'm saying? Yes, exactly. And that's the best part of it. Like, it just, like, boys, I like coaching boys, but it's like, I feel like girls, they pay attention more. You know what I'm saying? And they catch on to it quicker, you know? But I do love coaching boys. I don't mind it, but especially me, like, I'm just female oriented because of the stuff that I go through on a daily just to play basketball, or to train people, or to even build my own brand. It's always something, you know? And I'm just trying to keep forward, stay positive, and just grow from everyday life, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And now, you know, at a time we were growing up and watching our idols and watching our our idols, our inspirations play in the game. Now, as far as the NBA and the WNBA, who are some players in both leagues that inspire you to get to where you want to be today?
I just love watching it. But I have a lot of different players that I study. For the NBA, I like Chris Paul, Steve Nash, and Paul Pierce was always my favorite player. I don't know what it is, but my favorite players are post players. It's weird, but Ray Allen is a great shooter. I love Candace Parker is one of my favorite players. Lisa Leslie, one of my favorite players. Diana Taurasi is just a problem. Sue Bird, one of my favorite players too. Courtney Vandersloot, just a problem. Even Chelsea Gray, the way she's playing this year, oh my God.
Amazing.
Like, and that's how I want to be. Like, I don't know her story, you know what I'm saying? But just from like the people talking about her, like she has a chip on her shoulder. And I feel like that's how I play every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want more for myself, and that's where I want to be. And I won't let anything stop me until I get there. So I just study all of that. And I train myself. Like I work out a lot every day. I shoot 200 free throws a day. I do dribbling, ball handling, free throws, shooting, layups, like daily. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to break it up because I need to chill because I can't walk half of the time. So I'm trying to break up my workouts and just because I want to be more patient on the court when I have the ball, and that's what I've been working on. Like, and you can see that from the past 3 games that I played in, and I also posted it on my YouTube channel, so they're all there. You can see it, the progression that I'm making, the bond that me and my team are like. Our chemistry is coming together. Like you can see it in just that game film. So that's all I'm really focused on. Even tomorrow we have our first playoff game. Like it's win or go home. You know what I'm saying? So right. I'm just locked in, focused, like just getting ready for that, mentally preparing myself for it. I just want to be free, in my head.
Hey, that's what leaders are as a point guard. It's a lot of pressure being a leader.
It is.
A point guard. I feel it. I was more of a pass first, score second type of guard playing, but hey, we are in an era where it's score first, pass second.
Right.
So the Steph Curry of the world, the Kyrie
exactly.
Irving.
I love Steph Curry. He's one of my favorite players too.
Yeah. So me personally, I'm more of an old school when it comes to WNBA and NBA. So I'm more like the John Stockton, Isaiah Thomases.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas, beast.
And WNBA, I like the Cynthia Cooper.
Yes, she's good.
Thomas and the Cheryl Swoops and Tina Thompsons.
Yeah.
So I'm more
even Tina Charles. She's still hooping. Oh my God, still hooping.
Yeah, she's still doing her thing. Even though Tina Thompson, I think she's coaching her. Cynthia was coaching basketball at one point. I don't know what happened with that. I didn't follow it too much. So, but I'll definitely get some information on that because Cynthia Cooper was one of my favorite players in the WNBA when the Houston Comets was around. There was Teresa Weatherspoon for the New York Liberty, another point guard that was a pass first, score second type of guard. So that's the type of era that I come from. But when it comes to the game of basketball, was it anyone in your family, like your father or your mother or friends that motivate you to keep pushing or keep going? Or because sometimes you need that little bit of push, especially for a playoff game that you're having tomorrow. Who is the one person that you reach out to get those butterflies and get those nerves out before a game?
I mean, my mom has never played sports, but she's the one that like calms me down the most. But like my family is big on sports. Like my dad played, my uncle actually played in the league, Dana Barros. So like, I mean, I have my own way on my own path, my own, you know what I'm saying, my own journey. But I feel like it's me. Like I'm my most motivation because I just want more for myself. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain it. Like there's some days where I just need to chill and I won't. Like I can't even walk and I'll still go and work out. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of like mindset I have. and I want to win a championship this year. And that's what I'm just focused on. Like, there's nothing else that's in my head that I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to lead this team to a championship and just play to my full potential. That's all I'm worried about this year, because I feel like I'm close to reaching my dream, reaching my goal, and I'm gonna keep building at it every day, not letting anything get in the way, and just living the way I'm supposed to. I know it's hard. Like, I'm all up here every day, but I'm trying to break that point where I can just, like you said, there's so much pressure of being a point guard. Like, I want to play and not feel that pressure. I know it's hard, but that's how I want to start playing. I know I'm going to be nervous no matter what, but for me, like how you play in a pickup game, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're just playing outside, let's go to the court real quick and play. That's how I want to play in a real game, like, just free minded, relaxed, like, just hooping.
And that sounds really familiar too, because people don't know that Bo Kimball is my cousin. He is, and I interviewed him on my network, which is Spotlight Sports Network. And even though that he played with Lower Marymount back in those the late 80s, early 90s going in, and when Hank Gathers, passed out on the floor during the NCAA tournament, but they was playing a high octane offense, like a run and gun, right, like Philadelphia style. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's where you're trying to bring the street, not really a street game, but
just like slowing myself down. Yeah, because I'm like this. Like, you can see me and then you don't, then you see me, then you don't. Like, I'm literally just all over the place, and I need to figure out how to manage that. Like, I don't know. I just go. That's it. I'm just there. I'm in the game. You can't tell me nothing. Like, I'm just in the game. But I'm just trying to work on, like, especially not trying to get hurt, because this game is physical and they just be pushing and shoving and stuff like that. So I'm trying to play, like, not cautious, but like aware of, I can't control people pushing me, but I want to be more in control of that,
Right. And there's ways to do it. If you look up, the Lower Marymount team, Paul Westhead, that was his actual run and gun offense. Like, you had to get the rebound, push it out, and everybody had a lane on the floor.
Right.
And when I say to this day in NCAA, nobody scored more than they scored up to 130 points in the NCAA tournament. That's still a record to this day. So, and he was, and Bo was averaging 30 points a game, and Hank was averaging 28. So it's like everybody had their pieces of the pot. Like, you say you want to go up and down, they went up. They had to get the ball out and score with less than 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
That's the type of style of play I see from you. Mm-hmm. And I can see that really happening with this team. Just studying that game from. That's how Diana Taurasi won a WNBA championship with that same coach. So it's possible, but I know it can kill you, because you got to have the stamina. You got to be in shape. You got to work out like the way you was working out.
Right.
So with that style of play, I can see that in you, and I see why you scored 30 points a game, because you want to go up and down the floor. You don't want to slow the game down. You want to make sure your players are out in front, and get them involved as well. So that's definitely a good thing to see from you. So, how does the playoff format work in the WABA? I see you say it's win or go home. So because series or anything?
No, because it's different. Like, last year was different because we had more teams in the league last year. Mm-hmm. So last year we played our regular season, and then we played 2 playoff games, championship, and then we went to the Final Four.
Okay.
So it was different. So this year there's less teams. So I guess we just play one game, like, tomorrow, and then we go to the Final Four, which is, I like it better like that.
Like college basketball style.
Yeah, like this is important. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's win or go home. Like, you don't get any better than this. You know what I mean? So I'm very excited. I'm ready to play. We played this team like 4 times already, and I played them last year. So I'm kind of used to them, but not really. But they're a good team. Like, there's some teams in this league that that play team basketball and there's some that play just one-on-one, you know what I mean? So we're trying to adjust that too, like our defense, our communication, just getting it better so we can stop these teams from even scoring on us, like, and just growing together as a team. That's all. That's what I feel like we're doing every day. Like, I mean, we don't see each other every day, but when we come to the court, it's like this,
And sometimes you have that off the floor, on the floor bond as well. Even though that you're not, seeing each other all the time, but group chats or a phone call, something to keep that bond together. So when you get on the floor, it just clicks.
Right. Yes.
But speaking of the playoffs, we do have the WNBA finals coming up on Sunday. And I want to make sure you know who you gonna pick to win this WNBA finals.
I don't know. Oh my God.
Connecticut Sun team that just knocked off the reigning champions in the Chicago Sky. And you got Becky Hammond, first year head coach in the Las Vegas Aces. Asia Wilson winning the MVP. Who you taking? Who you think will win the title?
I don't know. It's a tough one. I really feel that's tough. I don't know, but I'm honestly gonna go with the Aces on this one. But like Connecticut is, do you see their defense?
Yes.
Like their team defense is crazy. Like that, the Aces is gonna have a hard time with that. But the way Chelsea Gray and Asia Wilson are playing right now, like that's a duo that is hard to stop, But and I love Becky as a coach too. She's great. Like for your first year as a coach and you're getting your team to the finals and the championship, like you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just their season, Even with Connecticut Sun too, I feel like it's their time also. Like they've been in the finals for a few years. You know what I'm saying? And the team that they have they got a lot of weapons. Courtney Williams, Asia Thompson, Bonner, like they just need to come and play aggressive from jump. Like the game that they played against the Chicago Sky, I think it was the game that they played in Connecticut. If they play like that every game, no one can beat them. Even the lefty, I forget her name, with the dreads, the blonde one. She's lefty, shooter too. No, I think she's number 2, but John Carl Jones is a beast too. Yeah, the lefty. I think she's number 2. She has blonde hair, dreads, shooter. She killed it last game. Even the girls on the bench. Yeah, I forget her name, but she's a beast. Even the one on the bench, I forget their names though. 2 of them that come off the bench, they're guards. They be cooking. Literally cooking. So I don't know. It's gonna be a great series. I like both teams. I can't choose. But if I had to choose, it'd definitely be the Aces. Just because the way they're playing right now, I feel like they're ready, and they're just ready for a championship. So
and I just feel like you have 2 different types of inspirations. Becky Hammond, being a head coach of the NBA Summer League, her coaching style. And you coach basketball one day. Once your career is over, you can get into the coaching career as well.
Right.
She played point guard in WNBA. She made her way through the rankings. It was hard for her. So it's like you just got to keep pushing and keep working at it. I really see you get into the league, in my personal opinion. And I can see you being a coach at a higher level. I know you love the kids, but I know sometimes you want to go to that higher and coach more. So
especially because I coach high schoolers too. Like when I do my clinics and one-on-ones, they're mainly middle school, high school. So it's easier to explain stuff to them and show them things, and I can challenge them. I can show them things that I do on a daily basis and grow from there. But I try to every one-on-one session, every clinic, I change it up. I do something different every time. I'm challenging them, making them think, making them use their imagination. Like first you have to come up with your own combo move and you have to figure out what finish you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? And that just throws them off. Like you have to know when to go up right, go up left. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do a floater, if you're going to do two foot finish, same foot finish, regular layup, you know what I'm saying? Like different things like that, shoot, and I'm big on fundamentals. So like I love helping someone fix their shot. Like I can literally look at you, shoot maybe twice, and I can help you fix it. And that's just by doing form shooting. You know what I'm saying? Free throws. That's why I shoot so many free throws daily, because I can fix my shot like that, you know? But I just been doing different type of things, especially with my form shooting. Now I'm doing a Steph Curry drill when he literally takes 5 spots and he doesn't jump and it's all net. You know what I'm saying? So like I've been doing that, backing myself up all the way to the 3-point line, just working on my shot and getting that down in my head. And I don't like, I know you can't make everything, and I just don't like to miss. So I try to be efficient as much as I can. Even with my passing, I love passing. Oh my God, give me an assist real quick. So, and then my defense, I'm big on my defense too, because I want to get my steals up. Like I average maybe 4 to 5 steals a game, but I want more than that. And I know I can do more than that. You know, it's just me picking the right time to go after the ball, you know, and like being in the passing lane and just reading my opponent and trying to get to the foul line, because these refs don't call nothing. So I try to get to
call anything.
No, oh my God, I be getting beat up, man. I be getting beat up. Even last game,
the NBA and the WNBA need to take a few pointers. Sometimes you just don't have to call certain things. I'm just throwing it out.
I get it. I know you don't have to call certain things, but when I'm getting slammed to the ground or pushed in the back, like you have to call that. You know what I'm saying? You have to call that. Like we're gonna end up getting really hurt one day because you don't want to call that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just clean it up a little bit and call it both sides. Like, I'm not asking you to just call stuff for me. I want you to make the game fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, please do that. Be fair for both teams, but make sure no one is getting hurt in the process, you know? Because we don't need that. No one wants to be injured. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to be out of commission. We all want to play basketball. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
No, I'm in Maine. That's why I'm at my teammate's house, and she has 3 dogs.
So okay.
I apologize. Yeah,
it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I just had practice this morning, so
just getting prepared for the game tomorrow.
Yes, yeah. Okay. I'm excited. I just, like I said, I'm just trying to get better each game and just grow from it, because I know what I can do. I know what I can bring to each team. Like, just for me to just come into a new team and play with them right away, like that's like clicking in my head too, you know? Like, for me to be able to just come and play with anyone, like, that's not easy, you know? It's not. And I don't even know, like, I know some of the plays now, you know what I'm saying, we're building, but like even the first two games, I don't know the plays. I don't know some of my teammates' names. You know what I mean? Like, different things like that is just a learning experience and something that I'm growing every day, you know? So that's all I'm trying to do.
You know, the more you play with the starting 5 and the people coming off the bench and stuff like that, it's all about chemistry. It's all about it starts at practice. So when you do get into practice, you have that chemistry, and it builds and it builds and it builds. And then when you get on the floor, it's like clockwork. Y'all already know each other, what your traits are on the floor, what type of player this person is, that person. Because as a point guard, you got to know, oh, my big man could do this, but my other player
can do that. Yes, she can shoot. Right, exactly. She's a spot up shooter. She can go to the basket anytime she wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, different things like that. And like I said, like, I just go. So once I get the ball, I just want everyone to run. You know what I'm saying? So I was even telling one of my teammates today, I was like, even if you get the ball, bring it up. Like, just go. Because this team, the last time we played them, they played a 2-3 the whole game. So like we can benefit off of that easy. You know, and just
exploit the 2.
Yes. First, we can just run and not even let them set up. You know what I'm saying? And then second, just be more patient with the basketball. Like, we can get open threes, open layups off of 2-3, just being patient by moving the ball around. And we're very good at that.
Because mind you, those 2 top guards going to have to try to defend
3 people. Yes.
So now you can, if you have good shooters, especially at near the baseline, and you can shoot them corner threes. You could definitely exploit the 2-3 using that way, or just keep rotating the basketball inside out, and you
making the defense work. Yes, exactly. That's what we learned the last game. So I feel like this game, tomorrow's game is, I personally believe that we could win this game and it could be ours. We just need to come out fired up, like from jump. You know what I'm saying? And don't get take our foot off the gas and just don't get in foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, those are things we there's two things we can't control: our energy and just coming to be ready. The fouls we can also control that too. But I just want everyone to be ready. I feel like I just have a great feeling about it. I just feel really good about this team and what we can do. Especially with it just being our first year, we don't have any like that much pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like we're defending champs. But like I want to get to that point where we can be there next year. You know what I'm saying? Like teams are scared of us. That's how I want this league to be.
Absolutely. So where can people find this game? Can we watch it online or?
Yeah. Yep. So the LA Maples, they have a Instagram. I believe it'll be live on that, or it might be live on YouTube. And I also just posted something about that on my Instagram page. So you can find it on there too. Yeah. So,
awesome. So speaking of your social medias, just plug your social medias where the viewers are able to find you, even if they, even with the team social media, so they go watch you play as well. Can
I also just say one thing real quick?
Sure.
I'm also well, I already did it. I'm building a clothing line. It's called Lexicon. It's athletic wear that inspires. So I can also send it to you too. I just recently purchased an online store, so you can go to. Have you heard of Shopify?
Yes.
Yes. So you can purchase stuff on Shopify. You can purchase stuff through Instagram. And every piece that I have has an inspirational saying on it. It's pretty cool. I love everything that's about it. Every design is different. Every color is different. For right now, you can just get it in a sweater or a tank top. Eventually, I'll have T-shirts, sweatsuits, socks, hats. Like I'm just building it right now, and I'm in the middle of the season, so it's hard for me to just concentrate on that clothing line. But once September 30th is here, my main focus is that clothing line to make it really boom. But it's getting there. I'm just trusting the process, being patient. But it's something that I created, and I just, need some hype about it, So.
It's not a problem. Yeah. One thing about me, I love to support, Black-owned businesses. That's one thing I love to support, and love to support athletes that's just trying to get their way off the ground and get the exposure out there.
Exactly.
And anybody can listen. I got on my own. I'm a Raiders fan. I got my own stuff on. Spotlight Raiders.
We're gonna have to switch merch for sure.
Yeah. So absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, we could definitely, switch merch. I can, send you a care package. You can send me.
Yeah, I would love to. So, yes.
It's all about, supporting each other at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. We're better. We're stronger together. Yeah, that's on a hoodie. Just so you know, that's on a hoodie. Stronger together.
I might have to get that hoodie. I'm a hoodie person. So
yes, there's several ones. I feel like you would like them. There's different ones in there, and I'll send it to you.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go purchase something right now. If that's the case. So.
It's some good stuff. So for my Instagram, it's Lexi Barros 1. I also have highlights on there too. I got different videos. I also have Facebook where I post highlights and stuff too, and that's Lex Barros. I also have a business Instagram page called The Underdogs 13. And then my YouTube channel is The Journey of Alexia Barros. And that's where I have plenty of games. And the 3 games that we just played in this year, I have those on there too. I have plenty of workout videos. I have a little clip of me playing against boys, grown men. And then I have a game from the Trailblazer team last year. I got Cape Verdean games on there, college, high school, and then the rest of just workout videos. So you can see everything. And I make all these myself too. So it's pretty cool.
I know how it feels because I've talked to Freddie. Me and Freddie been good friends for a while. Yeah. We both run our own sports networks because even though we're collaboration with Empire Sports Network, because I have my own Spotlight Sports Network. It's tough running a sports network and having different kind of minds and stuff like that. So I know that when it comes to social media, it's like everybody can't do social media, when it comes to
Right.
posting and reels and editing and everything of that nature. So I see that your screen froze for some reason. I don't know what happened at this point. Um, I'm gonna let me see what happens and wait for her to come back. And once they, get the stuff going, see her screen has frozen. Hopefully she could come back in at this moment. So we're gonna finish it up once she comes back in. Hopefully her screen does not get frozen at this moment. But I am Darian of the Spotlight Sports Network on Empire Sports Network or Sports Empire Network, part of the New Breed podcast sponsored by Sports Elite. This was a great interview. This was a great interview for women's basketball, and I'm a really big advocate for women's basketball. Hopefully, she could come back in, if that nature. So let's try to see if she could fix her camera and get this going. But it's really good for women's basketball and get them noticed. You know what I'm saying? Get them noticed at the end of the day and help them get their brands out there so they can reach their goal and get into the WNBA. But like I said, you can find her on all her social medias. We will make sure we'll have her social medias linked in the description here. But I want to thank her so much for coming on to the show, because I do got to head out as well. But I do want to thank her for coming on to the show. But I'm waiting for her to come back and see what happens so I can give her the proper introduction so we can go from there. So I'm just going to wait around a little bit and see if she could come back in, because her screen froze or screen whatever died or anything of that nature. But if she doesn't come back in, then y'all can edit all this out. And I see, there she go.
Sorry about that. Jeez.
Nothing. Listen. It happened to me yesterday. I actually had I got a YouTube channel called Spotlight Raiders Talk. We did a Raiders and Chargers preview, and my cat pulled my power cord out. So it froze my camera, and I had to. And the guy, the Chargers fan, he was from the UK, so it's it was like 5 hours difference over there.
Right.
So I had to hurry up and get on StreamYard from my phone. Hey, that's why I say it's absolutely fine.
I appreciate it.
No problem. So, last but not least, and I'm gonna be completely honest about this. Do you feel it's time for women's basketball or women outside of not just women's basketball, but women's sports in general? Do you feel like it's time to start talking about equal pay?
Yes, for sure. What do you? We can go on this forever. Yes, I disagree because like half of the people in the NBA, they're not even doing anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of these people are getting paid to do what? Like, you're not even. First of all, you're playing like crap. Like, you're not even putting enough effort into even going to practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, different things like that. You don't even show up to games. You don't show up to anything that your team is putting on. Like, just being a real teammate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just like the whole Russell Westbrook thing. Like, yes, he's one of the greatest point guards to ever be in the league, right? But what did he do last year for him to get that contract that he got this year?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See what with the Westbrook thing that I have, and Freddie, I know you're a Lakers fan, and don't get on me about this because I know you're a Laker fan, Freddie. But Russell Westbrook, I always said this, even though that he's great points, assists, steals, whatever he does, and when we talked about it earlier, patience, control,
right?
Always something that Westbrook had an issue with as a point guard.
Yeah, but the team that he's on right now, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
He gets out in space and he thinks a little bit too much of what he's going to do.
Right. And even Kyrie Irving, like you didn't show up to half of the games last year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? James Harden, like you know what I mean? Like you just jump into team to team and still getting a good contract. Like even football players, like it don't matter who you are. Like I just feel like they're just getting paid more. For what? That's how I look at it. Like, I feel like women, we work 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying? It's a longer journey for us to even get to where we need to be because it's so easy for men to just get to the league no matter what. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand how easy it is for a male to get there. And I work 10 times harder than you to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I just feel like everything should be equal. Like, I can do everything that you can do. You can do everything that I can do. So why can't we get paid equally?
Absolutely. And it's been a lot of the comparison of LeBron James and Sue Bird. They both have 4 NBA championships.
No, can I stop you right there? Why are you even comparing LeBron James and Sue Bird? That's two different people. That's a male and a female. And Sue Bird is way better than LeBron James. That's all I'm saying. But there's no comparison. You can't compare that. They didn't start at the same time. You know what I'm saying? They didn't end up in the league at the same time. Sue Bird went to college. LeBron James didn't go to college.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense. I was just saying, like, far as like professional career wise, as far as champions.
Oh, for sure. It's pretty close. Like,
it's more like the same when it comes to their accolades, but as far as longevity wise,
no. You cannot compare Sue Bird's journey to LeBron James, because LeBron James is a crybaby. That's how I look at it. And Sue Bird is a beast. There's no stopping her. There's no stopping her.
I call LeBron James a crybaby. Freddie, you can get on me all you want, but yes, he's a crybaby.
He is. I respect him as a player. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a phenomenal player. You're a great player, but I wouldn't want to play with you. That's for sure. I would not want you on my team. No, because, like, especially look at what happened last year. How do you have all those players on your team and you still lose? Carmelo Anthony. Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, who else? Even when they had Rondo, why would you get rid of Rondo? And Schroeder too. Carmelo Anthony, yes. Dwight Howard. Who else did they have? This Anthony Davis just needs to stay on his feet. If he just stays healthy, then they could win again. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you can't have that many weapons on your team and not do anything. Like, they should have been blowing out every team. And for Russell Westbrook to be playing like that last year, like, if I was him playing with all those, like, come on now, you had all those players on your team. If I was Russell Westbrook, I'd literally just rack up all my assists and then work on my mid range, but not the backboard. You know what I'm saying? Like, just literally, if you have a team like that, you have to change how you play to benefit. If you want to win, you have to. In this, he could have still been a star player too. You know, he could have. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't do it like that. Like, he just wanted the ball 24/7 and bricking it off the backboard. So now what's going to happen this year? Because now Pat Beverly is on the team.
Yeah, and that we've been hearing some stuff about that they've been on, like, they've been cool. It ain't been no animosity between them two since he got on the Lakers.
They have to. They have to play together now. You have to play together now. But I feel like I like Pat Beverly a little bit. But I like his urgency, his energy, his the way he plays. But some of the things he'd be saying just flies over my head. Like, you just got to chill. But the relationship that they have, it could be good if they just put that other stuff to the side. And I feel like I'm not a Lakers fan, but I feel like with all that talent, you could go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You could be in the finals. For them not even get to the playoffs. The play-in playoffs, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. It's because they're trying to go 1-on-1 every game instead of 5-on-5. You know,
Freddie, you're a Laker fan, and you heard it here first. You heard it here first, Freddie.
Right.
Because Freddie gets on me. He talks about my 76ers and everything of that nature. You didn't hear it from me. I'm just throwing my hands up there. You didn't hear it from me, but I want to thank you for this conversation, because this was a great basketball conversation. And the knowledge that you have is just so amazing, and knowing that, you know, where you want to go, and that's their ultimate goal, is the WNBA. Keep pushing at it, keep working at it, and I promise you will be there. And then you got to still come back to us, whatever team you go
for sure,
and help us out, you know, over here on Sports Empire Network and Spotlight Sports Network. It really was a great opportunity and a privilege to come on here and talk sports with you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the opportunity. It was fun. Thank you. I'm ready. I'm
to that Final Four. That's what we want to see. We want to see you get back to that Final Four. I will be watching. What time is the game tomorrow?
2.
Is that West Coast time?
East Coast 2.
Okay, East Coast time.
Yep.
So that's good because my
Yes, you
Raiders
have
don't play
got
until
time.
4 o'clock. So
Right, right. I had
that's
to, no,
good.
seriously. I know football is football Sunday, so some of my players and their parents, they wanted to come to the game, but they're like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. This football.
It,
I gotta stay home and watch that game. So I get it. I get it.
yeah, so it was a privilege. Is awesome have you on here. Hopefully, we can have you back soon as possible. Talk more,
Of
see
course.
where you're at as far as the Final Four and getting to the championship and winning the whole thing. But
Yes.
this was powered by Elite Sports. We are Sports Empire Network. We thank you so much for having us and having me at Spotlight Sports
Yes.
Network
Thank
come on here
you.
and give you this interview and give the Sports Empire Network an opportunity to show show players that deserve to be shown. So with that being said, y'all, thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day and
You too.
good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, you too.